You'll see here, there's the wing structure. It's actually ready for this panel to be stuck on the base. I've got an interesting puzzle here. I've got 4 speed controllers. I've got to connect them up to the wires underneath. Okay, I've got all of the connectors soldered onto the speed controllers, so you can see it's quite a tangled web, but it's all done. There's lots of soldering to do there. It's going to be a bit of a delicate operation. I'm going to be putting the glue on the wing and then putting this together, and in the meantime I've connected these wires up here, and they will have to fit in underneath, so we will see how this goes. Okay, glue's in place. I really want to drop this in on it and get it to get some glue on the surface of this panel. Okay, the glue's pretty tacky now, so I'm going to push it down and see if it sticks. Just need to carefully align the front first. This is a very tight fit. It's good. It's actually sitting down very nicely, which is what I want. Yeah, good. It's joining up very nicely indeed. Well, the bottom of the wing is covered and the electronics are all sitting in place there. Now all that remains is to sheet the top of the wing. I've joined all of the relevant wires and insulated them, and I've also cut out this pattern from paper to fit the upper piece of Depron. The one thing with Depron, if you're not aware, is it does have a grain, so you'll see that this way it bends quite easy, whereas this way it's harder to bend. So because I've got a curvature going like so, I'm going to want to put the grain in this direction. So what I'll do now is just mark out on here my pattern, and then we'll have a go at fitting it. Well, I do believe I've got the fit that I'm after. As good as it's going to get anyway. Just fits in nicely. Had to trim off quite a few little bits off the edge to get it to this kind of fit, and then I'll have to fill. There are some gaps here, and a little bit of sanding, a little bit of filling will just make the edges blend in, I'm sure. Okay, I've smeared glue over all of these joins, and I've sat this on there, and that way I've gotten some glue on the other part of the sheet, and we're just letting it dry and get a little bit tacky. I won't leave it for long because I want to still be able to move this. It's probably about time to put it in. So what we do, plug this side in first. Still want to be able to move it, that's why I'm not letting it dry as much as I normally would. Got to poke that corner under, push this in. Took a piece of paper. Initially I traced over this half of the fairing that goes over the top of the wing, and then I cut out this shape. I actually had to trim it a bit, but here it is now, fitting reasonably well. This will be my pattern for the Depron. Okay, well, I've made up this shaped half of the fairing to go on top of the wing. I've also drilled the hole through for the wing mount. So now I'm just going to put some glue on this half, put the two together, coat both surfaces. Then we take them apart. Let them become tacky. Last bit to fall into place. This has been sitting here for a bit over 10 minutes, so it should really want to stick pretty quick. We'll just line it up. Oh yeah, it's sticking all right. Too well, really. Yep, there we go. Sticking all right. How about that? Sticks well. As I say, almost too well, because there is no room to move once it's been sitting around for 10 minutes or more. Anyway, no need to hold it down because it's stuck. Just a final check. Here are the new parts, and they are all fitting together. Wing is bolted on. Okay, it just needs a bit of work now, filling in, sanding, painting, but that's really all cosmetic now. You can see that the place bit's fitting in there nicely. The wing is fitted. Everything's looking good. So I just know now that it's all going to come back together nicely and fly again.